Here. So today I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about the changes that are happening with me and this channel, and kind of just in general, really. And I really want to talk, first of all, and the main reason for this video is that I really want to talk about why I am not on Amino anymore. So obviously, I went on Amino originally because I was invited there by Code Suki, who is still very active on Amino, specifically on the Amino Mermaids and Supernaturals, which is no longer my Amino anymore, because I left. I left because of a lot of reasons. For about a year now, I have kind of Amino at first was really fun because it was a lot of fun talking to you guys, you know. It was a lot of fun kind of just, you know, talking to you guys in general. But the thing is, I think it faded, the enjoyment faded very quickly. Because I started to see that Amino, there's a lot of bullying, and just general drama and nastiness, really, on that Amino in general. And that was something that I never intended to create a place, you know, I intended to create a place which was, when I first joined Amino and was on Suki's Amino, which was called, it was something to do with fairies at the time, and now it's something, I can't remember, it's something to do with magic. Maybe Suki can put it in the description down below what it was called, what it is called. Anyway, but then I decided, when I sort of left the general kind of fairy, when I got exiled and decided to try and become a mermaid, and then obviously a Selkie, which I still am now, I left and I decided to make my own Amino purely because I didn't want to I wanted to create a special place just for mermaids. Anyway, so I created my Amino, which is called Mermaids and Supernaturals, which isn't my Amino anymore, as I said. And when I created it, I really wanted it to be a place of nurturing and support and friendship, really. But it's not that anymore. And that's the main reason why I left. There was a lot of drama with some people who I will not mention by name, purely because I just don't feel like they deserve any more publicity than they already have. Some of it was on this channel in the comments section, but a lot of it was on, you know, what was on the comment section was mainly just the tip of the iceberg. A lot of the nastiness was going on Amino, and you know, I really felt ashamed of plugging it at the end of my channel, sort of saying, oh, join me on Amino, because it really isn't a very nice place to be. There's a lot of sarcasm and a lot of passive aggression and just drama in general, which, you know, it's not really what I wanted. I really wanted to create a place that was a really fun place to be. And I got some comments recently on it saying, oh, this Amino has died. And then someone just completely took control of the Amino without even asking, or I'm not even quite sure how that happened. I am angry about it, mainly because I wasn't given any kind of warning about that, but, you know, I guess it's kind of a touche thing, since I didn't really warn you guys that I was going to take down my fairy vids. So, which I'll explain about that in a second, why I did that. Yeah, so I'm mainly annoyed that I wasn't kind of warned or given a choice in the matter, really, more than anything. But it was, I've not really wanted to go on Amino for a while. It wasn't a place that I really enjoyed being, really. And I'm not going to say or encourage you guys to go or not go. I'm literally just explaining why I don't. And, leave you to make your own decisions. You're intelligent people. So, but just this is my kind of thought process on the whole thing. Because you guys know, you've known me long enough now that occasionally I like to do these videos where I sit down and be real with you. Like most of my life is, fairies and mermaids and craziness, and then sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, yeah, this is just the real Jixie, just talking to you guys face to face or face to camera, But yeah, so I just kind of felt like it was quite a toxic environment, really. And the comments about, saying that the Amino has died, that's true. It's true. It did die because I wasn't on it. But the thing is, I'm not the only one who should create that environment. I can't. I'm one person. I may be the leader, but I'm one person. Okay. If you want to create it, I can't do everything. It's up to you guys too. So anyway, that's the reason why I'm not on Amino. I just feel it's a really toxic environment. And I know that Jinx, who is my favourite person in the whole world right now, has created another Amino, God help her, which is kind of the hub for the new kingdom of Azuria, which is a mermaid kingdom. And I really, to be honest, it's epic, really. But I worry about the sort of place that Azuria will be if we don't kind of behave ourselves a little. If we don't kind of stop the drama, stop the bullying. And see, the thing is, it's not just you. It's me too. I'm guilty of this. I actually feel like I've been pulled into this without really realizing it. And I really want, this part of the video is where I really apologize to someone. And this is a kind of a apology that I really didn't feel was ever going to come, but it has, and this is the sort of the start of it. I feel like on Amino, a lot of people are very, I'm trying to think of the word, they scoff and belittle and poke fun at other people's belief systems. Some people believe that they can shapeshift into animals, dragons, whatever. I don't believe in that stuff, but just because I don't believe it doesn't mean it's not real. There are people who don't believe in fairies, and I know that they are real. There are people who don't believe in mermaids, and I know that they are real. I may not believe that people can shapeshift into dragons, but that doesn't mean that that's not the truth. And I feel like there's a general attitude on Amino of poking fun and bullying people for their beliefs. And I did this too, because I poked fun at someone else's belief. And that person that I poked fun at, and I really regret it, now I have to, now I've removed myself from Amino enough to kind of really focus on what I've been doing. I poked fun at Serena for her beliefs that she was a princess of Tir na nog. And I may not believe that Tir na nog exists, but she does, and some of you out there do. And that is not my place to say what's real and what's not. It's not my place. I was stupid and rude and cruel. And I feel like, if I can step back from my anger and my ego, I guess, and actually say, well, I'm really sorry about that. I shouldn't have been a bully. I feel like that's something that you guys are capable of doing too, and looking at your behaviour, especially on Amino, and realising that everybody on there deserves love and respect and friendship, no matter what they believe in. And, that's why I left Amino, because I felt like I was being drawn into that behaviour too. And it's something that we can so easily do, is fall into a behaviour, you know, we judge a behaviour that we don't like bullying or just general nastiness, but then the more that we become, like, the more that we sink into that environment, the more we become like that ourselves. And I think that this video is about sort of reflection, self-reflection, just for, you know, for me, and I feel like, you know, for you guys as well. And you know, I'm trying not to be preachy about this, but it's really something that's disturbed me and upset me about Amino. I can't really see that I will ever go back on Amino because I just don't think it's the sort of environment that I want to really have in my life. But if you do, that's your choice, and I just feel like, and I hope that you don't think that I'm preaching and saying that I'm above it all. Like I say, I'm not. I really was unbelievably cruel, especially to Serena, and to others, and I'm really sorry about that. And I really hope Serena and the people that I have been cruel to forgive me. I really do. Now, about the fairy vids. I'm sorry that I didn't give you guys notice before deleting those videos. I really am. I gave you all of 15 minutes. I'm really sorry about that. I don't regret deleting the videos, but I do regret not giving you guys notice, so you guys could have downloaded it or I don't know, taken notes or something. The reason why I did it is I'm just trying to separate myself from fairy stuff and magical stuff in general. Even though I'm helping Jinx to kind of run Azuria, you know, it's something that's very much taking a back burner, putting on the back burner of my life, because I really want to focus on my writing and more vlogs and more cooking related things. I really want to start doing some cooking related things. Once I figure out the logistics of that, I will do that. And so I really want to focus on, I've got a few things coming up actually. I'm doing another Jixie's Fairy Tales because I really love doing those. We've got a special event coming up on the 14th of July, which I'm excited about. Which I really am excited about that. I really hope you guys love it too. I just felt like the fairy stuff was kind of losing its sparkle, not only because of the troubles I actually had in the hubs, but also because of the Amino, and also just because it's taking a backseat in my life, really. And I felt like I just kind of wanted to put an end to that, bookmark that, really. But the thing is, this channel, it would not be the same without my fairy vids, and I shouldn't have tried to just cut that out, really, because I have so many friends now, especially Jinx, who, again, let's reiterate, my favourite person right now. She wouldn't be my friend if it weren't for my fairy vids, and I shouldn't have, unfortunately it's too late. I shouldn't have completely cut those out, but I still do really want to distance myself from the fairy stuff and the magical stuff in general. So I'm sorry, again, for not giving you warning before doing that. I'm saying a lot, I'm sorry. So that's basically what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about the fairy vids because everyone was asking about it, and Amino because it was something that, yeah, I was angry that, I'm human, right? Well, part Selkie, I guess, too. But, I have feelings, I have emotions, and, I do, I'm going to be real with you and say I was kind of pissed off, but mainly because I just feel like I wasn't asked, not because of what, to be honest, if I had, been asked, I probably would have said, okay, take it, it's fine, because it's not something I enjoy anymore. But just taking it under someone's nose, that's kind of, I'm not even quite sure how that even happened, but I don't know enough about Amino to really, and I haven't spent a great enough time on there to really kind of understand it. I don't even know. It doesn't matter, it's done now, and I'm not upset about losing it. Like I say, I'm just upset about not being given the choice, not being asked. And that's kind of a bit shitty behaviour, really. But yeah, I mean, you know, like what's done is done. Like the fairy vids, it's gone. So, you know, and to be honest, it facilitates the next part of my life where I just take a step back from. And I know people have been still asking me a lot of fairy questions on YouTube, on the comment section. And I don't mind answering the questions. I'm sorry to a few of you who have kind of said, like, I don't do this anymore. I just want you to know how much you guys mean to me. That's all. You know, I know that I've kind of taken a step back, but it doesn't mean that I want to separate myself from you guys. I'm still so grateful that you guys subscribe and watch what I do. You know, I'm really grateful every time I look at new subscribers, every time I look at new comments, every time I see how many views I've got. It fills me with like so much joy you can't even understand. Like I'm just like because I have 181 subscribers, and 2 years ago, like it's just, if I told myself like 2 years ago, if I could go back in time and tell myself 2 years ago you would have like 181 subscribers, I'd probably like be like, what are you talking about? This is ridiculous. No. But I know that 181 subscribers isn't like a lot in the grand scheme of things. Like there are people who have like 1 million or 2 million subscribers. But to me, it just means so much. Just knowing you guys like want to actually watch what I do, care about what I do, you know, it matters so much to me. Like, it's incredible. And I'm gonna shut up now. Just know that I'm really grateful. And that's pretty much it, what I really wanted to say. Alright, guys, thank you for sitting and listening to me ramble. And like I said, there's something cool coming up on the 14th of July, so watch this space. And if you guys have any ideas for what I can do that would entertain and delight, I will do that. So I guess I'll see you guys.